Hello. They said I'm gonna do a John Ritter video in his memory. I was I was how old? Um, I was in ninth grade. Yeah, there you go. I was in ninth grade. Um, when John Ritter passed. These Simple Rules had been on the air, and I had watched it and everything. And then before I went to school, my mom was like, "John Ritter died for Make Simple Rules," and I was like, I didn't really know who he was really until I looked him up, and I was like, oh my god. And it was so sad, and he had a heart defect, which the stupid hospital ignored. But he went to them and he said he needed to get checked because his father died of the same heart defect. And so he went because he wanted to get it checked out, his heart checked out. He had a bad feeling about his heart, and so he went in to get checked, and they said, "Oh, you're fine, whatever." Then he died. He died not too long after that. So they didn't listen to him, and they should have. They really should have. He was just this happy, good man, and had a memorial episode of Simple Rules, and that just destroyed me. It really did. He was just a great, great person. He and his wife were great together, Amy. They were great together. And Jason Ritter is on Parenthood, and he looks just like John. And he's funny like he was. And the last public appearance that John Ritter did was with his son. So, yes. They were doing an award show. They had this family show award thing on the WB. And John and Jason presented an award together. And it was so funny because Jason was just new to acting, and he didn't hit the marker correctly. And John was like making fun of him for that, and it was just so funny. He was just great. I have They All Laughed, starring Audrey and John Ritter, and I had the first season of Eight Simple Rules starring John Ritter, and he was just hilarious. He ad-libbed most of his stuff, and he was just so funny, so on it, so great. He was also on it on the Cosby Show, and he was funny there too. He was just great all-around person. When he died, the day he died, they put him in the ambulance, and he gave those cast members a thumbs up, and was like, "I'll be fine." And obviously, he wasn't going to be. But he wanted to assure them, and it says a lot about him. He put others before himself even in that moment, and he was just amazing. And we also lost Mr. Rogers, not that day. We didn't lose him on 9/11, but we lost him like a month before. So it was just kind of a lot of loss for me around that time with people that I really respected in the business. So yeah, but and happy birthday to Stella, his daughter, who's 14 today, and she lost her father on her 5th birthday, and I just can't imagine it. I just can't. Henry Winkler at the time said that she would always remember that day, the day that she lost her father, and it's it's her birthday, and she was 5, and I can't even imagine Amy having to explain that to her, like, on her birthday. She was probably very, very excited, and she was turning 5, and it's a big deal for, a kid, and I hope that she's well. and goodbye.